Can the Minister explain to the House what the implications are for Australia's relations with other nations of the special loyalty the Minister has shown to first Brendan Nelson, then Malcolm Turnbull, then Tony Abbott, then Malcolm Turnbull?
Obviously, the Deputy Leader is not very adept at rephrasing questions, but nevertheless, there are no implications for our bilateral, regional or multilateral relations. I might add that the role of Deputy is to be the Deputy to the Prime Minister. It is a separate, or the Leader, it is a separate
member for McEwen is
role,
warned.
Elected separately. It's not part of a joint ticket. And I have fulfilled my responsibilities and my duties as the Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party since 2007.
The Minister did at least 3 major media interviews on September the 15th this year, the morning after her party brought down their Prime Minister. I refer to a suggestion this afternoon from journalist Peter Van Onselen that the Minister removed these transcripts from her ministerial website after media questions about her office's involvement in the knifing of the former Prime Minister. What has the Minister got to hide?
As I was saying, the Shadow Attorney-General is completely misinformed. I gave a number of interviews on the morning after the change of leadership of the Liberal Party, and on those occasions the questions were all about Liberal Party internal politics and the change of leader.
Julie Bishop is the Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party and she joins us now. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Minister, the leadership change yesterday was executed very swiftly. How long had you been planning this coup?
I wasn't planning it. I made no phone calls. I didn't count numbers. I was not doing it. I passed on information to the Prime Minister about the views of the backbench and the Cabinet, and that's my responsibility as the Deputy Leader. If I am approached by colleagues with views that I believe the Prime Minister should hear about, it's my duty to tell him.
When did Malcolm Turnbull first tell you that he intended to challenge?
In the days beforehand, and then it was confirmed by others, and so I informed the Prime Minister as soon as I could.
No, but it's about the challenge. If Malcolm Turnbull said he was going to challenge and he told you that, don't you get straight on the phone to Tony Abbott if you support him loyally and tell him that?
A number of people have said many things over the last 6 months, and I provide the information when I think it's at a point where the Prime Minister must know.
Do you think hearing that tonight Tony Abbott would feel let down by you? As Waleed points out, you are his deputy. Someone tells you that they're about to knife him. You don't pass it on? I mean, what's that about?
That's not how it worked. It's been going on for 6 months. People have been talking about Malcolm, and I had no idea of the timing until the day before, and that's when I informed the Prime Minister as soon as I could.
Yeah, but you didn't. He told you. Malcolm Turnbull told you, and you didn't tell Tony Abbott. I'm sorry to get hung up on this, but Waleed makes an excellent point. You get told and you don't tell your boss.
No, he doesn't make an excellent point.
Minister, back in 2010, you had this to say.
This poll-driven party knifes its leaders rather than face the judgment of the Australian people.
Do you stand by those comments?
I understand that these comments are going to be put to me.